Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about missing the first round. Valorant was having issues for us broadcasters getting in, and everyone was able to continue playing without us. This is your XPS High School Cup. I am D-Swell, and I'm joined along with Cooper Trooper, and this has unfortunately been round two rounds going towards... Who's it going towards, Cooper? If you can jump in for me there. I'm a little bit trying to get everything sorted out right now. Can you hear me, Cooper?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Excellent, sorry about that. So, we've
That's
just
okay.
jumped into game, and we are underway. Apologies, everyone. Unfortunately, us broadcasters were having a little bit of issues, and we did lose the first two rounds. We are into round 3. And how are you, Cooper? If you were there for the first two rounds, could you give me an overview and the viewers of how we went?
I sure can, yeah. I was jumped in there. Had a little bit of technical difficulties there, I think, with the load screen. I'm not sure if that was on our end or the game's end, but yeah, we are straight in. We do see the defenders grab 2 rounds straight off. They tried to hard rush A, and then again on B, and just could not succeed. So as we see them jump straight onto the B side here as well.
And Tulip's going well. He's going to be trying to secure the position. The great take of the site profile with that Omen looking in from down at guard. It's going to be able to get one, but instantly traded out there. And now they're forcing a retake. Robert Triangle doing great on that operator there, but Jade's able to get himself a turn, and now he's down. It's 2 versus 1 with that last character falling, with Jade picking up. So a good return round there for Jaded and his team, which they desperately needed after winning those first 2 opening rounds.
Yeah, it was a good buy round there. It really showed that those pistol rounds aren't going to accumulate too much, and it did mean they actually did get the operator there. So it was a hard save round for the St. Edmunds, I think. Yeah, so they've got to watch out now that Pimlico has the operator. I think it's in attack, I believe. Yeah, it is.
Well, now we have a little bit of a interesting buy coming from the attackers. They got as much as they can get. There's one person a little bit under firepad, but they've managed to find a kill over at A site. And we got Din here. He's watching. He's waiting for it to come in. He's going to get flashed. He gets instantly revealed as soon as he shoots that. Tries to rearrange, and they're starting to rotate across. And Robert Triangle coming from the backside with a few little nice arrow shots, cleaning them up and slowing down that push.
Yeah, we've got Din trying to hold this with a stinger. He's a little bit stuck in between a rock and a hard place. As they do back out there, they still have the operator there available, so they're going to try and get that mid control by the looks of it. Oh, is the operator not there? Am I lying to you? I think I lied to you straight to your face. They don't have the operator anymore, actually, but still taking that mid control very easily. They do have to be careful of up long here. They're going to try and push it. They know there's someone there. They see this over. A little arrow comes in. There's a beautiful blind. Getting 4 people there. 4 members get blinded as one will go down.
And just gets out with 5 HP, so he's going to be fairly happy with that. There was no trade in return, and the Sage's going to start healing up the Cypher, yes?
Sorry to interrupt. Can you please mod me on your channel, or at least
left.
make it emotes only? Thank you.
No worries.
One enemy remaining.
Do you want to take over for me there? Sorry, Cooper.
No. I was just going to say, the chat's getting a little bit hypey, but the looks of it is 2v1 right now, as we see Sova just holding B side. He thinks they're going to try and rush it, but they've only got 13 seconds. They need to get the bomb down now on the A site, and by the looks of it, they will get it. Be careful of that Killjoy turret there, but this is a 2v1. Are we going to see the clutch here from Sova? We do see that he's only got his recon dart up and just a sheriff. So this... If the man can pull off a 2v1 here with the double kill, maybe a cheeky couple headshots, we could be something super spicy here.
Oh, gotta love yourself a sheriff. He's gonna reveal his location as soon as he throws that arrow off. And it's gonna be a little bit of an issue now, because they're gonna be waiting underneath in hell, waiting for him to jump down, and Sam's got no intel where he is. And the time is ticking. He pops on down, misses the first few couple shots, he gets one, he almost finds the second. Both people have to reload right now. He's gonna come back out, misses a couple more shots, he's got 3 more shots left, but the time is ticking. He's not gonna be able to defuse it. And there goes another round towards Laggy Toad and Co.
That was close. Very close. And the boys were on a save round there, unfortunately, and we do see another operator picked up, or is that the same operator possibly picked up there for the attackers again? Look, so close. We said if we could do it, it would be massive. And he gets one. They were even trying to crossfire him, and he still got one. It was just not enough on the old sheriff manpower there, I think.
Yeah, just taking a few too many side steps, threw off his accuracy just a little bit, and unfortunately couldn't land the final shot. But considering the buy that their round came into, I mean, you took out 4 characters on the opposing team. You know, that is a huge positive, and Tokyo's going to find the opening kill down through mid. So the defense are going to be looking strong this round.
They have, yeah, look, there's a couple of good smokes there, a couple of cheeky shock arrows coming up. They do look like they're going to try and push here. The Empress has been popped. Double Empress is popped. This is Empress v Empress here. We've got the Reyna trying to hold B entrance. Ooh. But the blind comes out, but it's not going to see anything. We've got Omen sitting in the back. The Sova gets a cheeky kill sitting all the way on site there. That is 2 down. It's 2v5 right now. The Cypher and Sage are very low right now. They've got to be very careful.
A little unfortunate there for Tokyo. Tokyo got a nice few kills and was starting to get a bit aggressive. As soon as he got aggressive and looked away from the chokehold, got instantly punished for not keeping an eye up and keeping an eye on those enemies. So now we're going to see that the attackers are going to start rotating array. Hutet is not doing well in the health department. They're hoping that Sage can get that heal off soon, and now the Sage has taken a fair bit of crossfire damage there with that Jet, and they're going to be looking at fighting here. I wouldn't be surprised if Robert tries to go up over the wall, and a nice little shooting coming from up towards Elbow.
It is, you've got to be so careful in the mid here on Ascent. That crossfire that comes through is deadly. As we just saw there, they were both focusing. I think it was the Jet that was through the mid doors here. And the other opponent just popped his head out. Bang. Easy kills. A little bit rough. And Cypher had a couple of abilities up there. I was hoping to see maybe cutting off the back end of where he was. But, you know, they didn't end up coming through there. So I guess he knows more than I do in that sort of scenario.
Well, we've got a good ult economy sitting over towards the attackers at the moment. They've got 3, almost a 4th up with that extra resurrection on the Sage. Now going to be picking that up. So they're going to be moving this around quite nicely with a decent buy under their hands. Reyna's going to throw in the Lear, but Robert Tangle, he's there, he's awaiting, he gets the double coming out through the garden out towards the gates, and, well, the round's completely secured. Doesn't matter how many ultimates you have.
That was a bit sneaky with the operator buyer there, but there's a reason that he saved that round, that very first or third round, I should say, and he's a monster on this operator. They've got to be so careful. The Raider's going to peek there and get the double kill. Tokyo, very cheeky, copping the headshot, turns straight away into wine, and there he is, just waiting to be killed.
Tokyo is not afraid to be aggressive, and I love it, because aggression wins games, especially on a map like Ascent. You know, generally I believe it's got a 51-49% favor to defense in terms of round overall, so you need to be aggressive, and you can't hesitate a single bit. If you hesitate, the defense will be able to rotate real quickly, because the rotation times on the stage is not that long. You can get across from one side to the other in about 7 seconds. So if you hesitate a little bit long in the choke point due to a smoke, well, you've just lost any advantage you have.
As we were just saying, Robert Tangle gets another clean operator shot. He's holding this so carefully. They are, I don't know if they want to go there anymore. Yeah, they're going to have to back off. They know the operator can't be stopped here as we look for a little B main take here.
He's going on in. He's got the Lear to support him. They throw out another Lear, but that Lear's not going to be helpful. Sova is all alone until he gets a little bit of help, but his Omen goes down back in mid-market, and Sam, he's still holding his ground. He's got himself 2 wonderful kills. Can he get that third one? No! We will see the Odin reign supreme as Leggy Toad's going to be prepared and doesn't even care about a bomb plant.
The operator, this is the cheeky operator we've been talking about. As the bomb goes down, he tried to
no!
and he doesn't even
No,
need
he
it.
didn't!
What a man. The
mean,
triple kill from the operator to the Vandal there, the cheeky swap to take it out. As we were saying, being aggressive, and that's exactly what he was. Jumps back, picks up the operator and says, no worries, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing.
He doesn't matter. Give him any weapon in the game and he's going to showcase it. Robert Tangle is a force to be reckoned with here on the Defenders team, and they're 5-2. I mean, you can see after they lost their initial advantage of the first 2 rounds and then the third one coming back by the offense, they've just started to pull themselves back in, claw it in, and they're going to hold on to it. They've got so much money in the bank that now the attackers are hurting. They've got a Scout, they've got a Spectre. I mean, this is not a good buy. If they lose this round, they're going to be hurting for a few more rounds, and Robert Tangle, he gets another.
He's incredible. I mean, I'm not sure what the operator into a Stinger is going to do in this situation. I mean, we see on the B side, Sova is just blasting that wall with the Odin, picking up another kill there. It's 3v5. We do have 3 ults ready. 2v5. 5v1. And the Odin through the wall will sneak that kill. Down goes the bomb. The boys didn't even die there. Their economy right now is massive. 1 max cash, 2 very close. Without having to die there, this is looking grim. We are going to see an Odin picked up straight away from Laggy Toad.
Oh man, the morale's got to be hurting a little bit right now, and the sign of good teams is just to hold on to that morale. You may lose quite a few rounds, but this is round 9. There's still plenty more rounds to go. You need to be cautious about your buys, and as I say cautious, Laggy Toad's just picked up an Odin. I mean, that's not cautious at all.
I mean, this is where you gotta, like, you're talking about morale and everything, but you have to respect your opponent. It doesn't matter how far ahead you are. You know, who knows? Laggy Toad might grab this Odin here and completely demolish the next 5 rounds into a very attack-sided round.
Oh, Robert Triangle, he's calling this correctly. He just misses his shot, though. That is unusual for him. And now they're looking to get on site. Din is ready down on site. He'll get himself a nice little cheeky kill. Robert Triangle's popped that ultimate. He's looking for the kills. He's got no one to knife yet, but he's going to get aggressive here. He's going to get up and close and personal. He's going to run through the smoke. He jumps around the corner. He gets one over the top of the smoke up to the wall, and he's just going to back off. But he's going to jump back up onto that ice wall, and he's waiting.
He just can't get there.
Ooh. The Odin's coming on out. Robert Triangle, he hears that Odin. He's not scared. Gets another beautiful shot. He just misses the heads, but he's done enough for his team.
Look, yeah, the sneaky Reyna sitting at the back there. I was so sure the old Triangle was going to come through with a massive clutch there. It is 2v1 right now. As we see, the Laggy Toad even the game right now. He does have the bomb. He's got 30 seconds. The Odin's coming around the corner. This is it.
Oh, unfortunately, at that distance, the Odin is not advantageous.
No, the Phantom definitely has the upper hand, as we do see it. And I mean, I think we do see the Odin finally go down, but it does not matter. Robert Triangle is maxed cash right now. That man does not need to go to the bank because he picks up the Odin, full armor and all his abilities. Easy game.
Yes, and speaking of easy game, it's not an easy round coming up with the Sheriff. We've got a couple Sheriffs. We've got some very unfavorable weapons right now. In this instance, you'd possibly just want to save. At least the ones that are picking up a little bit more firepower have that money for it. Robert Triangle, he's keeping a nice eye on down mid, and he's been doing wonderful locking down that position, completely shutting down that site. And he's also been wonderful about these quick rotations. He's already prepared for that push onto the A side.
They know that he's going to be there with the operator. That's what makes it so hard pushing these sites. They're trying to do all they can to stop him from absolutely one-tapping them, but it's not going to help, as we do see the Laggy Toad go down here. Another one, Jaded goes down as well. Dinny's on fire with that Phantom right now. This is not looking good. There's a Sage Wall coming up. A cheeky headshot over the Sage Wall. It's not going to stop it.
Tulip, he was not expecting his Sage to throw down that wall, so he was going to go for himself. But the wall came down, he went over the top and just got taken out, and the rest of his team gets cleaned up. So unfortunately, a little bit of miscommunication there, but some great accuracy coming from the defenders.
Robert Triangle there was thinking, oh, I could get the operator kill here, but he's gone for the classic and just cleaned it up there. A little bit of insult to injury, maybe, you know, knowing the operator's there, but still going for it. But look, it's looking dire straits right now. 8-2. The economy's not great for the attackers right now.
That's for sure. Whereas you look on the other side of the fence, oh, that money is rolling in every which direction, and we've got to see a challenge is going to be coming towards Robert. We know every time you challenge him, you'll lose, but Toka's actually going to find a nice kill down to top of mid.
Yeah, look, the lead's going to come out here, but it is 2v1. Ooh, Tokyo does pick up another kill. The Jet is going to go over the top. She doesn't know. Now she does. They're waiting and watching. Down goes Tokyo to the Odin. Cross map. Long-range Odin fights are always the best. I don't know if you can tell the sarcasm in my voice, but we are going to see Din do what he can. Is that a Marshall that we see there? It is. The old Marshall versus Phantom.
Oh, it's not going to work too well, and Din was just waiting for Tulip to walk through into that mid to try and support his Jet. It's not going to be the case, and now it's a long-range fight down in mid, and Lix is just trying to get as much distance between him and the Jet as possible. Din's in the perfect position to shut down that round and secure it for the defense.
That was so close if the Jet could have just pulled that through, but we are looking at the last round for the swap. And look, as you said, it's a defense-sided map by the sounds of it. And, we've got a couple of ults to go here. We've got 5 for attacking, 3 for defending, but a couple of great ults that they are. We've got the Killjoy ult coming in that could really stop the hard push here. And we'll just have to see if these 5 ults can really secure a win here, because they definitely need it. Going in 3-9 is better than going in 10-2.
Yes, and yeah, hopefully 6 versus 5 with that Sage Resurrection is enough to get you through this round. And the Cypher, he wants to peek down mid. He's got the camera out, keeping an eye on seeing what weapons and information he can gather. And he's going to find that Reyna's going to be trying to aggressively peek, and Robert is in the perfect position. His favorite position of the map so far.
We've got Laggy Toad popping the Empress here. There goes the Leer. The Killjoy's on side. The Race tries to go over to the bomb pack. Doesn't work. Din pops his head out. Didn't gets the kill, but also goes down. There's a trade there. We've got Robert sitting in his spot. Like you said, the bomb is on site. They're in dire straits here. We've got 3 people trying to shoot out Lynx Africa here, but he does go down after the Reinhardt goes down as well. Could be in trouble here, Robert, as well. So going.
Untet's coming on in. He's trying to find him a little bit of an advantage, but he almost gets picked off the op. It's going to be swung out with the Hunter's Fury. He's not going to get away, and he will go down to Samp. You do not run from this man when he's got his Hunter's Fury up.
That was a bit cheeky. There was nowhere he could go just then. He was stuck. He was on the map, and they knew it.
And it is a difficult map. This is a do-or-die round coming from the defense now. Jaded and his team, they're going to have to play the round of their lives. You can see that they've got the raids moving over towards the B site. But unfortunately, one thing about that last round is we did not have the ultimate usage from the, which was at the time the attackers. They had 4 ultimates ready, none of them used. So whether there was a bit of miscommunication or they were caught out of positions, it was a little unfortunate.
Yeah, look, we did say the ults were going to be the decider there, and unfortunately we didn't get to see them pull out. You know, it might have been the decider there as we go in. 10-2. Attackers are just going to run straight through the mid here. They don't have that crazy Robert Triangle on the operator in the mid lane, so they can just go straight through as we see Jada go down.
He's going to enjoy that pick, and then his teammate Tokyo follows it up, coming at mid Peter. And now they're firing for a lot of smoke here. They want to be able to get on through, and they're starting to push. This aggression is what wins games. Triangle. Robert gets another kill. They're going to be chasing the Sage. Sage is going to be running for her life, and a beautiful shot by Tokyo to win them the pistol round.
Yeah, a little bit rough there. Red side are just running away with this game. There's not a whole lot. Look, we're a couple away from point right now. I mean, we know that they like to win these pistol rounds as well, old red side here. And if they can, then they'll be on point in literally no time. As we see a cheeky little Killjoy turret there. It's a great position because if they're going to hard rush this B site, then they know if anyone will come up behind them and go for the flank as well. They do have to buy up here, though. Everyone does look like they have a couple of guns, or at least stingers. See a little fight going on in the mid here. Ooh, Jada goes down again. He keeps peeking that, but there's always 3 members there. We have a couple of stingers, but down goes Samp as well. Laggy Toad. Ooh, he tries to peek out, but he sees the Jet just standing there waiting. Cheeky there, Robert Triangle.
Tulip getting a nice little kill there, and with the defense, they're holding. They caught the offense off guard with this kind of semi-buy, and Tulip, he's expecting a push, but no one's going to be there as the retreat comes from Din. He's going to be looking down into mid and gets a nice few shots, picking up a kill, but he's the last one on his team. He's up against 2, but we've seen the skill from him so far in this match. He's going to get another. He's got 3 kills under his name. He's going to be looking for a 4th. He has to pick up the spike, and we have to see... and we see it! He gets the 4th, he picks up the 12th, and this is disastrous for the defense.
Mate, Laggy Toad there had such a good fight there. They killed, and there was a Vandal on the ground. He walked over it like he was going to pick it up, but he didn't. He chose to stick with the Stinger. And I think right there, that was the deciding factor between losing that and being on point match right now and still having that chance. So... look, but right now we are looking at a massive difference. We've got Tokyo at the top there, 18 kills. Robert Triangle just behind 17. Din 16, Samp 13. We are seeing Lynx Africa a little bit down the bottom there on 3, but still, this team is holding together so well as we see Tokyo go straight down with the Sheriff in hand.
And Jay's going to keep a watchful eye through down into that middle lane. As we see Robert Triangle, he goes up, he's been spotted, he takes a few shots and almost goes down. So almost a wonderful trade there, and Din is going to stop any aggression coming through B main there. He's not going to have any deal with that aggression going on. Legato, he gets 2 through the smoke. Can he get the 3rd? He does! He's got 4 kills for this round. He's going to be looking for the ace. Will he be able to find it? Will they give it to him? I don't know, but this is what this team needs. This is the morale boost that they need to come back into it.
They are, as you can see, the pings blue side are pinging down B main. They have no idea where Din is. Laggy holding back there. But the look, Tulip bringing it in. And they're going to find that win here, which is exactly what they needed. I mean, it might be a little bit late, but we are going to see a little bit of a morale boost, I think, on the blue side. Hopefully they can transition this. I mean, look, 12-3 is not where you want to be, but hey, we never said, never say die.
Well, I mean, you look at the scoreboard. We saw that there was a consecutive 10-round win streak. If we get C10 rounds, or even 9 rounds, we're going into overtime. So it is not impossible. And it was also on the defending side at the time. So, it depends. How will we see Robert Triangle go? We know he loves to push his sites early and push his sites hard and fast. And he's almost got his ultimate up. And they're going to be looking at Storm and B side here. Zori seems to be a quick rotation coming around from the defense.
Laggy Toad. Yeah, Laggy Toad is going off with this Odin. This is his gun. They know that as well. He's going to be very careful.
Oh no, Tulip's been found out. He's going to make a run for it before they shoot him through that smoke. Robert Triangle's going to go down. He's not going to be able to find himself a kill. It's a little unusual for him. Jaded is in on site. And he's going to keep going through into B main. He finds himself a 3rd. He wasn't expecting the one hiding around the corner. And Din's going to get himself his 3rd for the round. He's so far ahead at the moment. But there's 2 of them peeking. That could have been disastrous, however. A few stray shots in. You would have cleaned both of them up standing in that line.
This is it. This is the start for another 10-round win streak. The boys aren't going out without a fight, and I'm hoping we go into overtime here.
Oh boy, yeah, I am.
Laggy Toad on that Odin is disastrous. I know he's getting picked off, but he's getting some really, really good kills, and we might not see a buy here from Reinhardt. Oh, we do. We see the full shields and the Spectre. They're just going to have to try and hold it as we see a B main rush again.
And Tulip's going to get himself ready into position again. And once again, fast rotations coming from the defense. The Sage already quickly rotated from the A. And they're playing around with that orb a little bit. And the Omen goes in on site. He's going to get instantly shot down. Chokyo, however, finds himself one with the Empress. He's now on site. And B side is clear. Come on, defense, they scream.
That is very true. We do see Din popping down that Killjoy, so not letting them get on site here. Robert Triangle had a very cheeky couple of smokes there. He ran through, couldn't get the ult off, but ended up getting the kill. As we see, Laggy Toad, the Odin, is putting this team on his shoulder. He said, boys, jump on, we're going for it. As the Soba sees, there's the Odin again. He's broken loose. He's taking a little bit, but it is 1v2. Laggy Toad's going for this Odin kill. He says, this is it. This Odin is going to win us this game. Sage pops her head out, but does get the kill.
That is some great work there. He locked down the site, made sure that Sova had nowhere to go. The support came on in, and they wrapped up the round. So it looks like the communication and accuracy is coming on better, but oh boy, you've got to love it. You've got to love seeing an Odin just tear through the offense as soon as they run through a choke point.
Right now, Laggy Toad has 22 kills, which is double Jaded, who's the other person on the team. And I can honestly tell you, those 11 kills are probably Odin kills. And you just gotta love to see it. You really do.
Oh, yeah, you do. And I mean, we still haven't seen a operator come up on Robert Triangle this round. I mean, we saw him run it so well on defense, but he just hasn't been able to have the money. Since that change on buying the operators, it's really hard to get now. If you have a few not so great rounds, you're never going to have one. And he's trying to fire off the marksman. He doesn't get it. Jaded's there, the counterpart, and he's going to teach him 1, 2. He's just going to grab them all.
Laggy Toad started free firing, but could not pick up a cheeky kill. And yeah, with the operator, I mean, it would be great to see if Robert would pick up the offensive operator, because he was so dominant with it, and the reason that they got through so many of those rounds, I will probably say, was old Robert on the operator, as we see trying to push on through A site here. But Leggy Toad has it locked down with the Odin right where this is a little ode to Robert Trangle here. He says, yeah, I know you like the operator, but boy, the Odin is my gun, and I'm going to sit right where you are. You won't be able to get through us.
And I like this play. They're going to rotate one out and slowly move down into mid, keeping a little bit of the distraction. This Sage, she might not be ready for this. Reinhard is currently watching over on the B side. Leggy Toad's not facing the right way either, so we might see this Reyna get a few nice kills with the Judge, but no! Reinhard gets the kill.
Tokyo was not ready. The judge was there. We know that we get the chant going, the judge, and I thought we were going to see a cheeky 3-man judge kill, but just could not get it. And Sage does prevail. The Odin with the cheeky headshot. Leggy Toad does not stop with this gun.
You just need to hold down Mouse 1 and you're going to find yourself a kill, it seems, with Leggy Toad. He's doing fantastic. He's got Hoontet there to back him up.
Very, very cheeky. I'm so surprised the judge didn't come out as the prowess of the judge there. And very well played by Sage, picking up that kill and making sure a team could secure that. And what are we at now? That's 4 rounds in a row. 6 more, and we got ourselves a draw.
Oh, it's always possible. I mean, I said we've seen it once, and it's almost the exact replica. You saw this previously. 2 rounds won, and then a 3rd defuse. We're seeing it right now. I mean, if that doesn't spell mirror matchup coming into overtime, I don't know what is.
Now, again, still no operator on old Robert here, and he's not been so lucky to pick up a few of these kills. He's actually dropped from top.
Leggy Toad spamming the Odin down, almost found himself a kill. He got a headshot through the wall. Not enough to do though with that Odin and at that distance, but he's definitely putting some fear into Tokyo.
Yeah, they definitely need to fear him. That Odin is massive right now, as we do see a possible A main push. Everyone's playing very, very default here. You know, they're just waiting to see if anyone pushes up because, like you said, defense, you've got to be aggressive. As we see Reinhard get tagged by the Sova arrow, but he does use the ult and will not get a tag, unfortunately.
But we are now on site. A little bit of damage coming up from heaven. Not enough, though. Din walks into Leggy Toad, and then Leggy Toad and Co. just free fire down at the Sova. Samp, wants to shut this down. He's the lone survivor, but he's been spotted out by the Cypher, and Jaded is there to clean it up. 7-12, Cooper. This is looking like a ripper of a match.
Mate, we're on the comebacks here. We are really bringing this back. They've clawed their way from a 12-3 or a 12-2, I think it was at one point. They are not going out without a fight. And what a great game to see, you know. Like you said, the morale must have been down. But to see the team really start picking up their communication, bringing out this massive comeback is so good to see, as we do see red side 2 ults to blue side's 3. We do have the Sage ult ready to go.
And will we be seeing a little bit of aggression by our defense here? Over at B main, unfortunately for Tulip, he's boom, but he's not going to be going the right way, but it's eventually going to get to its destination. And the offense, they're just going to hold this out. They're playing a little bit slow. Robert Trangle wanted to get down, peeking through mid, but seemed to have taken a few points of damage. And Jaded, he goes up, he gets aggressive, he looks the wrong way and gets shut down by Samp. This could be the opening the offense needs to find themselves that final match point.
Look, they were looking for there goes Hoodlers as well. He goes down. It's now 3v5, and we do see 2 rotating over to, well, they were rotating over to A. Sorry, I think they've just decided to, no. They're all going to push back and go for the A, even though they had a cheeky entry there. They're just going to pull back. They're still playing very default. They don't want to give anything up. They, like I said earlier, they are respecting their enemy, and that's exactly what they need to do. Yes, they have the advantage right here, but they knew that they're all going to be watching that B side. It's easy to go here as we see the Sage pick up the Cypher.
Oh no, Leggy Toad! He thought he was safe. He ran away, and Robert Trangle coming around from the lurk finds himself 2, finds himself the 3rd, and he just pretty much won this round all on his back. What a great lurk coming for Robert Trangle there.
And Tokyo picking up the last kill of the game. Wowee. So that is going to be St. Edmund's, the Wolfpack, taking over the win there, I believe.
Yes, game number 1 of a best of 3. And boy, was that a first game. I thought, well, it wasn't looking so great. It was 12-2. And then all of a sudden, 6 rounds went in favor of the opponents. It was like, whoa, this game is starting to ramp up. Both teams are ready and willing, and I can't wait for game number 2.
Yeah, looking very good going into game number 2. And of course, if I'm correct, we will be looking at